Hi guys, it's Chris here. I just wanted to chat to you guys about how to use the Parabolic SAR indicator and how to use that as a trailing stop loss. So obviously the first thing that you would need to do is find yourself a nice trade. This works best in a trending environment, I've found. So yeah, looking just at this particular example, you would have as you guys know, your ABCs. So you have your A there, B, and then we've worked out our sell zone. So we're looking to get in as close to the C as possible. So the C would be here. And it's a downward trend. So we're looking to trade down, we're looking to sell. So we've got a nice sell zone here. And then probably want to get in this trade as close to this point, nice stochastic signal, and also the candlestick there just breaking below, closing below the lows of these previous candles here. So I'm just going to add the Parabolic SAR indicator. So you can just go to the indicator list, and then if you don't see it on the top of the menu here, you just go to trend, and then somewhere on this menu you should be able to see Parabolic SAR. Click on there. By default, it's set. First of all, you've got these two tabs up here, visualization and parameters. So make sure it's clicked on parameters. By default, we've got the step set at 0.02 and the maximum set at 0.2. I want you guys to change this, and instead of 0.02, do 0.03, and maximum at 0.1, and then click OK. What you'll find is once we've applied this to our charts, we get these dotted lines here. This is our Parabolic SAR indicator, and it's very, very handy to use as a trailing stop. It doesn't automatically trail, so you need to actually move your stop loss down. So I'll basically show you exactly what I mean. So when you get to the point, so you've entered the trade at this point here, and then basically as the candles open, then you're going to get to this point here, and then eventually you're going to get to the point where all of a sudden you see at the top, it's actually right in my sell zone there, but you'll see what these dotted lines start to appear above. Now, you know, when you've entered the trades, you always are going to trade with the stop loss as per the Forex Velocity rules. You're going to go 27 pips above for a sell, and you're going to put your stop loss in here. So you're going to put your stop loss. So as and when the price moves along, and all of a sudden you see these dotted lines, what you can do is you can actually drag the stop loss down and put them on the line, on the dots. Sorry. The further down the price goes, you'll see obviously the dots start to go down. You just move it to there. When it goes to the next candlestick, we're going to move our stop loss to here. When it goes to the next candlestick, we're going to move it down again, and so on and so forth. So it's a method of actually helping you stay in those trades just a little bit longer than maybe some of you would do. A lot of people will choose to get out at this point here, just level with B. But if you actually just stayed with it, then you'd find with this method, on this particular example, you're able to then go right the way down and just trail your stop loss on these dots. And then eventually what's going to happen is there's going to be a candle come up the other way on a retracement, and you're going to get stopped out. But you would have, on this particular example, made, sure, from there, would have stopped out at there. So yeah, geez, that's 600 pips on, and that's a very, very nice run. What else can I mention about this? That's kind of really it. It's just a nice way to get your stop loss trailed in a nice methodological manner. One thing you can just experiment is a 2 or 3 stick candle lag. So what I'm talking about this, if price is currently on this candle, you can try a more conservative approach. We'll be looking to see where the dot is on 2 candles previous, and maybe trail your stop a couple of dots behind, just to be, sometimes it can just come and just with a wick just stop you out. So it's diligent to maybe just make it a couple of dots behind. So in other words, it goes to this candlestick here. Instead of putting a stop loss on that dot, then you could put it on this dot. Yeah, just a couple of candlesticks behind, and you might find that it just helps you to get in just that little bit longer. So again, and don't worry if you miss a candle. If you're not at your charts, and then all of a sudden you find next time you open up your charts it's gone to here, then you just move your candlestick, your stop loss down to a couple of those points behind. I hope all that makes sense, guys. If there's any questions regarding that trailing stop loss technique, then please just come onto the chat room, give us a call, come into the office, and I'll gladly chat to you a bit more about that one.